been a great day so far.
Yeah, folks, Rod said the doctor's claiming he might have that cough for another month.
Yeah.
So anyway, well, we wish you the best. Litecoin. Let's start off with Litecoin.
Ooh, I love Litecoin.
Been
one of my favorite coins.
Big announcement. They had a huge announcement that Litecoin and Litecoin Foundation kind of partnered up with LitePay, a company that was going to produce a charge card exclusively for the use of Litecoin.
Yeah.
I think exclusive, maybe not, but they were going to start with that and really help bring the mass adoption into Litecoin and all. And it was a big deal. Charlie Lee made a big announcement and all that, and it was progressing. And then they decided to move the deadline closer because there was so much push on it, and all of a sudden they couldn't get a charge card company to sponsor them. And you know, we've had a lot of difficulty in the industry anyway with charge cards like Visa and MasterCard saying, hey, we're not allowing you folks to purchase crypto anymore with your charge card.
Yeah.
So if they found that you had a charge going to Coinbase or Gemini, they would refuse it, wouldn't allow it. And so this kind of put a crimp in LitePay's progress, and they said, well, we're going to work on it. So it was kind of put on hold. But Rod, there was just an announcement made. LitePay for sure is not going to happen. I guess the owner of that, I don't know if there was one owner, but they made the announcement they're just shutting the doors. They're closing it up.
Well, that one little highlight thing says not going to happen. In the parentheses, it says yet. He must be doing something in the background, you know, because we're always talking about how much is going on in the background we don't know about.
Well, that's right. But I think if they do this, they're going to have to open a new company or something, because I think LitePay is gone as far as I understand these articles.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says here LitePay was supposed to represent an easy way to make transactions anywhere in the world at the tip of your finger. But anyway, they've totally closed up. And you know, I don't know if it's really... Matter of fact, even Charlie Lee tweeted on this yesterday about it. And then, of course, you got a bunch of backlash saying, well, why didn't you look into LitePay closer and make sure they were more stable and all this? And I'm not sure it was really Charlie Lee's deal. I mean, the platform sounded sound. It was a good deal. They had everything in place, and now they just can't get somebody to accept put the charge card to LitePay. So I think they kind of gave Charlie a rash on that one for maybe didn't need to. But folks, there's still plenty in the works with Litecoin, I think, and like Rod just announced, there's things behind the scenes that definitely will accept this. And you know, they're talking about maybe Gemini taking that on, and of course Coinbase has their new plug-in now that accepts all 4 of their coins, which maybe leads us into this next article, Rod.
Yeah. What's that?
That Coinbase announces support for Ethereum ERC-20 tokens.
Well, it's about time.
Now hold on there, folks. Don't.
Okay.
It's about time what? That they're accepting more coins?
Yeah.
Honestly, this kind of caught me by surprise a little bit, Rod.
Oh, did it?
One thing is, I just thought Coinbase was going to run with those 4 main tokens. They got their plug-in. They're running wild, you know. And that's why I kind of gave the caution here. Don't get all excited over this. It doesn't mean that all your ERC20 tokens are going to be found on Coinbase. It doesn't mean that at all.
Oh. Well, that sure is misleading.
Well, it could be.
That just breaks my heart.
And like you have a bunch of those ERC20 tokens. Well, we do have some, but
not a whole bunch.
There are some articles that talk about maybe ARC, and I think there was another one mentioned that are good potentials for this, but This ain't going to start on Coinbase, and so they're saying don't get your hopes up. I think what they're going to start this with is that Coinbase, what's it called? Not Coinbase Commerce, but Coinbase.
Oh, heavens, yes.
Help me out with that. My hell, you give the guy one assignment. Just do this one
Coinbase custody. Okay,
just do this one dang thing for the video. It'll make everything safe. If you just do this one thing.
Well, you know, we've been doing too many things, and I forget.
Folks, I am still looking for a new sidekick, so if you want to fill out the application, send it in, baby. Of course, what I'm afraid of, we'd lose 80% of the viewers because they're all in love with Rod. It's got nothing to do with the information we bring.
It's both of us, man. We're Mutt and Jeff, man.
So it's called Coinbase Custody. And Coinbase has a separate division called this Coinbase Custody, I guess, where people can come in and do futures contracts and bet big on some of these. And so I think
it's for the whales.
The big boys.
It's for the institutional investors. You know, it's going to be for the big boys.
So they're talking about putting some of these ERC20 tokens into some of those things, I believe. So it's going to start with maybe Coinbase Custody, if it starts. This announcement might be a little premature. And then from there, if there's some success and some of the coins look real promising, I think they move them onto GDAX. And then from GDAX, it might get hold up to Coinbase. Here's the article. Coinbase announced support. And this is a pretty thorough article. It talks about what an ERC20 token really is.
Yeah.
Kind of those projects that have gone on the Ethereum platform and all. How will it affect Coinbase and the markets? And so it talks about GDAX here and Coinbase Asset Management and this Coinbase Commerce. Now, I think the Coinbase Commerce was where that plug-in is, Rod, where a merchant or an online merchant can put that plug-in on their website, and now you can pay for those items you order on that website with Coinbase's 4 main coins.
Oh, that's cool.
But anyway, this could be big news. I think it might have been a little misleading, and it's maybe a little premature. They're not announcing that they're all of a sudden going to take all these Ethereum coins and tokens onto the Coinbase platform. So we just kind of wanted to clarify that and go with that.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool news.
Yeah, the thing that I wanted to start with, and we forgot, Rod, was about these students, these college students.
Oh, man, yeah, let's talk about that. This is interesting.
They're claiming 1 in 5 students are using their student loans to buy crypto. That's 20%.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Well, it goes back to these millennials and these tech kids. I mean, they're smarter than a whip on this stuff.
Yeah.
I think they see the potential. So as I got reading through this, but it reminded me of that campus coin.
Oh, yeah. That's a cool one.
And that's been out for, almost a year, maybe? I'm not sure. At least they were talking about it a year ago.
Midpoint of last year, I think it really, something started up on it. I can't remember.
But they still don't have their app up and running yet, right?
No. The actually, their app is going to be coming out on the third quarter of 2018. Their Campus Coin app and then their mobile device transactions at local stores is all going to be in the third quarter of, it's anticipated anyway. You know how the anticipation is.
So I guess I really can't correlate these two items together. The kids are into crypto, and now guess what? There's a Campus Coin, and we can give you a charge card to spend your crypto on. Folks, we're not soliciting you get involved with any of this. We're just making a point that it's interesting that these kids, it might be a big deal. I mean, maybe colleges will start. Well, we know some of the colleges are already teaching crypto classes.
Yeah, they are. They share a free car.
Which is big.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll be able to start paying off some of their student loans with crypto.
You know, and you stop and think about it, Ron. Boy, if this would have been around when I was going to college, oh boy, you talk about getting into entrepreneurship. You and I both would have probably jumped on this, man. You know, because we've always been in business for ourselves and kind of innovators and on
well, we always tried to look for the up and coming things.
Yeah. So you know this man, I sure am envious of these kids, man. Oh boy,
they're on the
cutting edge, man.
Yeah, and it's a whole new world going to evolve for them.
That's right.
It's like being at the start, and everybody has said this, at the internet or something. It's like, wow, this is huge.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway.
Of course, if they try to get this crypto coin credit card to work, guess what? I don't think they're going to have a very good chance, because if Litecoin couldn't get not American Express, but Visa and MasterCard to help them out, well, then how can these campus coins?
Unless they devise their own wallet, so it's a crypto wallet, and they tie this card into it somehow. Like you said, maybe you need one of the bigger companies to actually make all this work. I'm not sure.
I don't know either. And maybe they can get another millennial to open up a bank like MasterCard or Visa, and they start just call it a crypto bank.
Yeah.
Hey, we ought to think about that, Ron. Any investors out there want to invest in our crypto bank, just let us know.
You know, most of these ICOs need 40 to 100 million. We'll get ours up and running with $1.5 million. No, man, that $150 million or $1 billion we need, that's chump change, man. We have some supporters. Folks, thanks for tuning in.
Appreciate y'all. Thumbs up and God bless.